Hey y'all, welcome to Nails and Divination. Today our reading is going to be God's promises, Yahweh's promises, whatever you call your creator. It's going to be something like that. I'm a little hoarse, y'all. So, because really I'm sitting here chilling and then Yahweh said, I was hearing something about, somebody kept saying something about God's promises or something like that. And that part just stuck out to me. And then I heard do a reading about my promises, because some people, we hear that all the time, and some of us don't know, or maybe you don't remember like exactly what has Yahweh promised me, or maybe something that you want, you don't even know if you can have it or not. Like, I know I go through that sometimes. Sometimes it may be something I want, and I feel like I don't know if it's even in I don't know, even know if it's like in within my destiny or something I'm supposed to have. Because a lot of the times, you guys, you can have exactly what you want, right? But depending what it is like sometimes you know that you don't even know if the universe is backing it up. I do have a reading called The Universe is Backing It Up. So after you listen to this one, if I remember, I'll put it in the comment section below. And it's called something like The Universe is Backing This Up or something like that. Or yes, you can have this and the universe is backing it up. You can even go there for confirmation, or just use this because this is really supposed to be used as a confirmation. I'm gonna show you guys my nails, and if I have a picture, I will insert it. Because it's time for me to. I've had these on now, maybe like a week and a half, and yeah, they look like I not too long ago got finished cooking. So, well, I actually cooked a while ago, but I was meal prepping, and that's what I not too long got finished doing. These turned out really good, y'all. I'll see. This is my favorite hand. I'm gonna show y'all up close so you can kind of see the technique. And yeah, so I don't know. Like, I've been trying to put out. Yeah, I've had these on for a while. You see, paint is coming off of them. I don't know when I'm gonna do another video where I'm doing my nails. Like, I have to have an idea. And most of the time when I do my nails, like, I don't know what to talk about. So, what else I was about to say? Okay, y'all, bear with me because I tell y'all all the time, like, every time I break a tripod, it might take me a while to buy another one because I only remember to buy them when I'm doing these readings, like right now, because when I get off this reading, I'm not going to remember to buy one. I don't do these readings enough to ever remember to buy them, y'all. So, okay. Let's start this reading, and we're just going to talk about Yahweh promises. What have Yahweh promised you? And I feel like it's going to be just so encouraging just to know this is what Yahweh has promised you, okay? Like, we going straight to the source today, okay? I'm not even asking ancestors. I'm going straight to the source. I'm asking Yahweh. I'm asking God, whatever you want to call the creator, Allah, whatever. I don't know, Jehovah, whatever, okay? So, let's pick your crystals or cards or whatever. So, so I always tell you guys, when I stop this and I come back, I never know if it's going to be 1, 2, or 3. But I am immediately hearing to leave these just like they are. So I guess I can go ahead and say group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay? Because usually when I stop, when I press pause and I come back, I might pick this one up and it might be group 1. But I am immediately hearing just leave these like they are. Okay, so for group 1, we have this geode, I forgot what kind of geode she said this was. I forgot. If I remember, it will be in the comment section. And if y'all know what kind of crystal this is, let me know, because I forgot what she said. I think it has some kind of animal name to it, like parrot, peacock, something like that. But isn't it pretty? It used to be on a necklace, and Ginger messed it up, y'all. Do y'all remember who Ginger is? Our pet guinea pig. And here's a pyrite ring for group 3. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Okay, for those of you guys who relate to group 1 or this crystal. Okay, let's see what your promises are from Yahweh. What has Yahweh promised you? Y'all bear with me while I'm holding this phone, okay? So if y'all went straight to the timestamps, then y'all did not hear the one I said every time I break a tripod, I never remember to get another one, because like I only remember while I'm doing these readings. And so by the end of this reading, I most likely am not going to remember. So I hope I can though, because so I don't have to hold the dog on the phone. But anyways, like I don't do readings enough on YouTube enough to remember to get one. So I hope I can remember. Y'all remind me. Y'all put it in the comment section so I can remember. Okay, so I know I only have 3 cards out here, and I'm like, Yahweh, I really didn't know what cards to use, and these are the only ones like I felt led to use, and then I only felt led to pull 3 cards, and so I don't know. I was thinking, well, every time I feel like I'm trying to get a message directly from Yahweh, or God, whatever you may call the creator, I feel like Yahweh always talk very little. That's what the ancestors are for. Okay. I don't know. Maybe Yahweh don't like coming down on our level. So, okay. So, for those of you guys who are drawn to group 1, what are Yahweh's promises? Okay. Immediately I'm drawn to this card and some of this card too. And and I know this is the Fool in traditional tarot, but I am looking at the fact that this is saying the free man. That's what I'm more drawn to. So, and I'm thinking it's just that Yahweh promised somebody rest, because someone has asked for that. Someone has said, all I want to do is get to a place where I can just rest, because you feel like you've been going your whole life. You feel like you just been, you got that rob Peter to pay Paul type energy around you. You got that everyday I'm hustling type energy around you. You just got, and I'm hearing you saying like, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, when you praying at night, you're like, Lord, I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like, take this burden off me. And if you felt like you have ever heard Yahweh say, okay, I'm going to do this for you. Yahweh is going to do this for you. Yahweh is going to give you this place of rest. And I feel like some of you guys want rest, want to be able to rest in something like this, something that just looks beautiful and comfortable. It looks like she's just in a nice, comfortable bed with all the things that she likes, with all her weird little pets or whatever around her. And maybe you're that type of person too. Maybe you have like a lot of pets or whatever. And maybe people say that about you. Like, you had like, all your pets are like weird. But, maybe you're in somewhere right now and you don't like the environment. Maybe you live with someone, or maybe you're just in a home and it's not the nicest, or maybe you're where you want to be, but maybe you just want like another bed or new furniture or something like that. or you really just want the finer things, because I'm really getting this. I'm really getting this is someone who really kind of just want to step up, like they just want the finer things in life because they are just tired of struggling, and there's nothing wrong with that. And whoever said that you just have to be humble and appreciate what you have. Okay, yeah, true, okay? But that doesn't mean that you just have to stay in that mindset. There's nothing wrong with wanting more and wanting nice things, okay? You guys know one thing that I noticed, when I was staying in the hotels, and I was living in the hotels at a point in time in my life, I would notice, when the good hotels would go on sale, the really nice hotels would go on sale. And when the really nice hotels will go on sale, they'll sell out really fast. And when I get there, you'll just kind of notice a certain kind of crowd there. It doesn't take a genius to see that some of the people that were there, or a lot of people who were there, were probably like down on their look, based on how they looked, how they dressed, how they carried themselves, the energy around there. A lot of them was down on their look, okay? And then a lot of times people would say, oh, if you go over to this type of hotel, you don't have to worry about a certain type of person being there. I mean, if it gets affordable enough, everybody will be there. Why? Because no one really wants to live a certain kind of way. And when people feel like, I can't say no one, I can't say that because a lot of people do, but sometimes people start to judge people and they think people are in their situation because they want to be. But I feel like it's rare that people want to be, or there's not a whole lot of people at all who really want to be in that situation. Everybody really wants the nice stuff. This is the way the universe vibrates, okay? The universe vibrates on positive things, things that look good, things that smell good. Those are the things that's going to flow through the universe, flow right along with the universe, okay? Easily, basically, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like there are certain things that just not, what I mean is there's just some things that just don't really connect or vibrate on the frequency the universe is on. And I tell people the universe favors a positive frequency over negative, okay? Because once you start operating under a certain frequency, you'll see how things work for you, okay? Even though negativity comes, usually negativity energy is fast, okay? So a lot of times when you're trying to manifest in a negative way, people start to go towards that because they see that stuff comes really fast, okay? Because it's not really nothing hindering that negative stuff from coming to you, but it's a lot of stuff hindering positive from coming to you. That's why positivity frequency travels slower, or seems as if it travels slower, okay? That's why when you're manifesting, you got to get a lot of negativity out of the way so the positive can come in faster, okay? So that's what I mean by that. And so you'll start to see, when you start to feel the vibrations and the frequency, certain energies of things are under, what the universe favors more, okay? So it's just like before you go to bed at night, sometimes you can have bad dreams if your room is untidy. Why? Because the universe favors more nicer things better, okay? And you'll find once you clear things from around your bed and from off your bed and off your floors, that you can sometimes sleep better. So there's nothing wrong with wanting better. Don't let nobody tell you that there's something wrong with that. And if you're wanting better and you just desire better, say, okay, I like my spot. I stay in an okay spot, but I've been working so much and working so hard. Like all I want is a new bed. All I want is the finer things in life. You're going to get that. And for those of you who are not in a place that you really want to be at, you're going to be in the place that you really want to be. And someone is comfortable where they are at, but Yahweh is saying, but I'm about to take you to where you said you wanted to be at. Someone is comfortable where they at, but you know you don't really want to be there. And Yahweh is saying, okay, come out of that fear, because I'm trying to take you to this place of comfort, this place of rest. And I feel like someone has been saying it um, like all my life I had to fight type energy. I feel like some people have said that, and since you've been going through that so long, you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to rest. I just want to sleep. I said that before, y'all. Sometimes I say, oh my gosh, y'all, I just want to sleep. I just want to sleep for a little while. And when I say that, what I'm really saying is, I wish I can. Sometimes I feel like I'm going through so much that it's hard for me to take a break. It's hard for me to sleep. Now I don't have no one thing about me. I'm not one of those that have a problem with sleeping, because I feel like I am a sleepy person. I always say that I'm a sleepy person. Anywhere I go, I can just lay down and go to sleep. But this is what I'm saying. Sometimes I go through so much in life where I'm just always going, and I'm always either looking up stuff or looking for something or trying to do this or trying to do that, where I feel like I don't have time to sleep. And sometimes I say I just want to sleep, and really it's me saying I just want to rest. And I feel like someone is saying that. Someone has said that. A lot of you guys have said, I just want to rest. I just want this to be over. Like I'm doing too much of hustling. I'm just doing too much. I'm doing too much of working. Like, I want to be able to rest. I want to be able to have the finances that I can have, so I can rest a little more, and I don't have to always keep going, because that's what someone is doing. You just keep going and going and going. Okay? Because right now you feel like you can't do any better, but Yahweh is saying right now, I promise you, okay? I promise you that I'm going to do this for you. So the next time you think about Yahweh's promises, or you hear anybody say anything about Yahweh promise, or you thinking about, or you think about something that you want, or and you're wondering, is it time for you to get it yet? Just one thing you can rest assured, and just say, you know what? I remember on Gabrielle Ether's reading that she said that one thing that Yahweh promised me was rest, and I'm going to get it, okay? And if you believe that, then something in you is going to resonate with you. You're going to feel it, okay? You're going to know that this reading is for you. So you guys stand on that. Stand on this resting energy that Yahweh is trying to give you. This is your confirmation. And that's all, y'all. That's all for this one, y'all. Continue to come grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. Hi, group 2. Those of you guys who related to this one. Like I said, if you know what this is, then let me know in the comment section. I forgot what the lady said this was. Okay, so if you guys came straight to the timestamps, what I said was, y'all bear with me, because every time I break a tripod, so I'm holding the phone as usual, because every time something happens to my tripod, I break one or something like that. Like, I stay breaking my tripods. I don't do readings enough to remember to get a new one. Like, after this reading is over, I already know I'm going to forget to get one. Like, I don't I don't usually remember to get one, y'all, until I start doing these readings. And then when the reading is over, I'm not going to remember to get one. So y'all just bear with me, okay? Okay, so what has Yahweh promised you? Okay. That's the Six of Pentacles in traditional tarot. The grandchildren. That is the Star card. We have the Father of Baskets. That is the King of Cups in traditional tarot. I'm just going to say, I'm hearing luck, especially when it comes to this card and this card, is if somebody prayed, made a wish or something like that. They say don't wish. But I'm telling y'all, sometimes I still believe in wishes. Like when you wish upon the star or something like that. It's the intention that matters anyways. And I feel like somebody probably said something like that. Like you actually looked up at the moon, at the stars or something like that. And or someone did some type of spell or made some type of petition, or you're doing some type of manifestation. Like this is something that someone's actually done. Like you actually sent this prayer out. You actually said it, okay? I don't feel like this is nothing that it's just been on your mind. I actually feel like this is something that you said, you sent it out, or you were intentional about it, like it's a prayer or a wish or a manifestation. Like you actually sat down and wrote this out and you put it out, or you whipped up a couple of things, a couple of ingredients, and then you put it out. That's why I feel like what this is. And they're saying you have to pray for this because you feel like you need some type of luck with this situation. You feel like that you definitely need some divine intervention with this situation, and you're going to definitely get that, okay? You're going to get the look that you want. And that's the first thing that I was hearing. So that is a promise, okay? I was looking up the definition of a promise, and it said a declaration or assurance that something will be done. So y'all, if y'all believe your God, Allah, Jehovah, Yahweh, like I say, it's not going to break promises, will make promises with you and will not break it, then you can rest assured that this is what's going to happen. Someone needs favor in a particular area, and you're going to get that favor, okay? Yahweh says that Yahweh understand that you sent this out and you want it to come a certain time, but you're going to have to wait maybe a little longer than what you think you're going to have to wait. But you need to be patient. Do not send out anxious energy. Even if you do some type of spell or something like that, some type of manifestation, and you need something to speed up, sometimes you have to speed things up. Sometimes Yahweh is saying, yes, speed things up. Like your spiritual team is saying, yes, speed this up. Because the other energies on the other side, they're trying to take their time. They're trying to go slow. So yeah, put some fire up under their butts. Speed this up. Sometimes you have to do that with the elements. Sometimes you have to use that cinnamon. Sometimes you have to use that clove. Sometimes you have to use some type of fire element to speed things up. I said cloves, y'all, if I didn't say it clear enough, because it felt like it didn't come out clear. Cloves. Whatever that can speed things up. Sometimes you have to put that fire element under their butt, especially if you're doing some kind of spell, then sometimes you have to do that because the energies on the other side be acting too slow. But Yahweh said, but what you don't do is send out anxious energy. I've said this before, y'all. If you want to mess something up, get anxious over it. Get anxiety over a certain situation. That's going to mess something up. The universe does not. I was just talking about in the last reading how the universe responds to certain things. The universe does not respond well to anxiety, okay, or anxious energy. So you could be excited, but just anxious, rushing something, no, because this is going to come on the time it's supposed to come. Now, if Yahweh said to speed this up, then you speed it up. If you know this needs to be sped up, then you speed it up. You pray for speed, but don't sit up there and act like you just can't wait for something or act like you're just going to rush something in, okay? Like, I guess I really resonate with this as a Taurus, because us Tauruses, we hate to be rushed, you know. We hate to be rushed, and we hate to feel like, you know, somebody's pushing us to do something that we're not ready to do yet. And like this is the end, like I'm really getting this energy, and it's kind of it's kind of bothering me, and maybe it's bothering me as a Taurus, or either Yahweh is just kind of aggravated about this too, because like somebody really has a lot of anxious energy, and you're just like, you just can't wait, or you want something to come and it's not time for it to come yet. Okay, so Yahweh is saying, like, you're definitely going to get this, you're going to get the favor that you need, but don't rush it, and chill out with the anxiety. Okay, like, the universe does not work well with anxious energy. If you want to mess things up, like they say, you can't walk in fear. Okay, that's one thing that you can't walk in. You can't walk in confusion. But I tell y'all one thing for sure, from experience, and it seems like this to me. To me, y'all, the number one thing that will mess you up is being anxious, like rushing something, trying to make something happen that's not supposed to happen. When you want it to happen, trying to make something happen fast, but just because you can't wait, just because you're too in a hurry, just because you want it now. And that's when I'm getting, like, I want it now type of energy. You can't have everything now. Everything is not ready now. When you bake a cake, you probably want to eat it right then, but can you eat it right then? No, you got to put it in the stove, and you're going to have to wait until it gets ready to eat it. You can't have it right then, you know, unless you really just don't want a cake, and you just want and you just and you just want the flour and the milk, and you know, the what would you call that? What do you call it when everything is mixed up? The mixture or whatever. Just say that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. Unless that's what you really just want, the mixture, and you don't really want a cake. But if you want a cake, then wait for it to get done. Okay. Okay. Yahweh is saying that I just need you to be patient. That's what Yahweh is saying. I just need you to be patient. As long as you can be patient, and as long as you can wait on me, then I'm going to give you this, okay? This favor that you want, or this look that you feel like you need, because I heard you. Yahweh say, I heard you, so you can rest assured, because I promise you this is going to happen. So the next time you're feeling some kind of way and you don't know if it's going to happen or not, you can come out of that anxious energy and tell yourself, well, you know what? I heard Gabrielle say that Yahweh promised me this, you know, or God promised me this, whatever you want to say. My spiritual team promised me this. You can say that, you know. Like sometimes they just say, hang on the promises or stand on the promises. Okay, this is your promise that this is going to, that Yahweh said, I heard you and I saw you and I got it. Yahweh said, you put that petition out, I got it. You know, when you put those elements out, those elements tricked whatever powers that be. Whatever powers that were out at that time, manipulating or controlling a certain situation, you put that energy out there, and it attacked those powers, and it shut down certain powers that was trying to come against what you was trying to do. Yahweh said, now that you done that, like a lot of times, y'all, we can't just expect Yahweh to just do everything, because there are certain things that Yahweh give us for us to be able to manifest things on our own. But Yahweh said, I heard you, I saw your prayer, I got it. Okay, now I want to do it for you. A lot of times things are not done because you just don't ask. Okay. And you asked, and Yahweh said, I'm going to do it for you. I promise you this. And that's why y'all continue to come and grow with me and subscribe, so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye. Hi, group 3. Y'all. Okay, so I got to add other videos. The other groups I got to add to this video. So most likely your video won't be on the time that I'm about to say, but the time that I stopped the other video at and started this one was 11:11. And when I looked down, it was just flashing because I had it on pause. So it was just flashing 11:11, 11:11, 11:11. And I was like, oh wow, is that a confirmation or a message in this? And I heard Yahweh, when you watch this reading, it's good for those of you guys who watch this reading and you were led to this pyrite ring right here, because Yahweh is giving you an opportunity right now. And Yahweh didn't do this in other groups, but giving you an opportunity right now to say what you want. Yahweh says you have not because you ask not. And since I saw that 11:11, I feel like they say the gates of heaven are open. I feel like Yahweh has opened this portal for you right now to just go ahead and speak those things that you want. Whatever it is that you want, speak it. Yahweh said, I promise you I'm going to do it for you. If you want that car, say, I want a car. Can I have a car? And then say, it's mine. Thank you for that car. I have a car. It's mine. However you want to say it. But that's what I usually do. That's what I usually do. I'll go to Yahweh, or I'll put it out there and say, hey, this is what I need. I have a car. I want a car. And I thank you for, then I go ahead and say, and I thank you for doing it for me, because I believe you're going to do it for me. No. And then after that, you can start saying, hey, I got it. I got my car. Thank you, Yahweh, for blessing me with this car. Because I'm glad I already got it. Say it anyway. Say it. Say it any way you can like that, but some way that's like you already have it, but you have to say it like in a way that you already got it. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm getting so tongue-tied right now. So just be like, but that's what I do. I'll put something out there and I just say, thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, universe. Thank you, ancestors, for giving me this, for helping me get this. And now that I got it, I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. Thank y'all for helping me get this. And, thank y'all. Thank the universe that I already got this thing. Or after that, I just start going around, y'all, and just saying, I already got my car. Sometimes me and my daughter, we pretend like, we're walking in the home that, we want, the exact home that we want. I like the home that I'm in now, but hey, we all want better. So, like, I like the house I'm in now, and I'm very appreciative of the house I'm in now. And I was just saying this to the other group, but there's nothing wrong with wanting better. So you guys might feel like that too, So you could just imagine yourself walking in a home that you want, and then just say like, oh, I'm walking in my new home, or I'm driving my new car. Look at the new car Yahweh blessed me with, or if you believe in saying that word or not, or look at the new car Yahweh gifted me. Just make sure you say it like that. And so pause this. I'm gonna go on, but what y'all need to do is pause the video and say whatever it is that you want. I feel like somebody wants a baby. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody wants a baby. You're having difficulty conceiving. And Yahweh says the only reason you haven't conceived yet because it wasn't your time. It has nothing to do with you or your age or your husband or your husband's age. It has nothing to do with that. Whatever the doctor says, whatever the doctor says is whatever the doctor is saying. But Yahweh is saying it's just because it's not time yet. Okay, so whatever you want, just go ahead and say it. Say whatever it is that you want. If you want a husband, if you want a wife, go ahead and say it right now. Yahweh says, I'm going to do it for you. You guys have really impressed Yahweh. And I'm getting this feeling of, I'm getting a real excited feeling right now. Like I could just cry for y'all or cry with y'all, like cry tears of happiness right now because Yahweh is really proud of group 3. It's great to be in group 3, okay? Because Yahweh is saying, I have chosen you. And some of you guys feel like, sis, you know you've been chosen, you know you're special, that, life has given you like a lot of curveballs, like your life has just not been easy. And Yahweh says, and for your faithfulness is your time. That's what I just heard. It's a song. And it goes, and for your faithfulness is your time. Since you've done everything I asked you to do, that's what Yahweh is saying right now. I'm hearing Yahweh say, since you've done everything I asked you to do, and like I told y'all before, in case you just went straight to the timestamps, what I'm doing is I just decided to just go straight to the source this time. I'm not talking to no ancestors or nobody in between today, okay? We just going straight to God. Yahweh, Jehovah, whatever you want to call your creator. Y'all know I say Yahweh, okay? So, and Yahweh is saying, because you've done everything that I asked you to do, Yahweh said, it doesn't matter if you did it good or bad. You attempted to do everything I asked you to do. Somebody you know that you've been faithful and obedient to whatever Yahweh has told you to do. There's a lot of stuff that people want, and a lot of times people have not been. Some people have not been faithful. Some people have not been obedient. Yahweh is saying, yeah, we don't talk too much like this in the spiritual community, but don't forget, you still have to work out your calling. And some of you guys haven't been doing that. Yahweh is saying, for those of you guys who are in group 3, you guys have been doing that. You've been working out your calling. You've been sticking to stuff just out of obedience. And Yahweh is saying, I'm so proud of you. So therefore, pause this. You guys can say it while I'm saying all this stuff. You can speak it out right now. You can just make your petitions known. You can do whatever you want to do. You can just say, Yahweh, this is what I want. This is what I want. This is what I want. As I'm talking, you can pause it. Because after I get finished talking, I'm just going to keep going. So, if you guys don't want to talk over me, then pause it. Because right now, I'm just saying exactly what I'm hearing. So, what it is that you want? What is it that you want? Yahweh says, somebody want longer hair. You're trying to get your hair to grow. So I think something happened to someone's hair, someone is trying to get their hair to grow back. Say that. And then I'm hearing redecoration. Someone wants to redecorate. I'm hearing something like a glow up. If this is not redecorating your home, it's something like a glow up. Like some people just feel like, okay, I have this urge to look differently. Yahweh says, that's me. I want you to look differently because I want you to express yourself more with your hair, with your makeup, with your style, with your clothes. I want you to wear me. That's what Yahweh is saying. You can wear me when you paint your hair blue, and when you dye your hair blue, when you dye your hair yellow or pink. Because you're showing the gift that I gave you. Everybody's not going to give it. Everybody's not going to get it. Okay? But you're going to get it. And Yahweh is saying, that's me. You want to change your appearance, that's me. And someone is saying, but I don't have the money to do it. Okay, say that's what you want. Go ahead and say, Yahweh, this is what I desire to look like right now. I want to be more like myself. I want to be more like of the person that you put in me. And I want to create myself to, I want to put my, I want to add my creativity more into my looks. I don't have the money for it. Ask for that. Say exactly what you want. Pause it and ask for it. Someone wants to lose weight. someone has some bad eating habits and you want help with that, say that. Yahweh say, I'm fixing to help you with it. Black. What is this I'm hearing about black, y'all? Y'all comment in the comment section. It's something about black. I love the color black. It's something about that. I love the color black. And if someone wants to manifest something like that, something black, is it a truck or something? A car. I don't know why I said truck, y'all. Is it a truck? Is it? Is it a truck? Is it a car? I'm hearing black. Black might be somebody's favorite color. Black might be somebody's nickname or last name. Okay, now let me go. For those you guys who are ready to this pyrite ring. Like I said, pause the video so you can go ahead and say what is you want while this portal is open. So, oh my gosh, you got the Page of Cups. This is confirmation, y'all. Okay, you got the Four of Cups. And then you got the Ten of Swords. I wish the rest of the cards was good because this first card is saying that good news is coming to you. That's what the first card is saying. And I feel like you guys are here to hear this good news and to receive this good news. But you're going to have to receive it, okay? Somebody has this nonchalant attitude, and it's hard for you to receive things. You see, this person is trying to give this person something, but this person is being stubborn like they just don't want it. So, I feel like someone is very prideful. That's the energy that I'm getting. People try to help you, but you don't want to come off, what is it? You don't want to come off needy. You don't want to come off broke. You feel like maybe you're the helper. So the thing is, you guys, you can't ask the universe to do something for you and then be picky about the way the universe is going to give it to you, okay? You just want some kind of miracle to happen, or you just want something to fall down in your lap, which is probably going to happen because you guys have really been faithful in what you're doing, okay? Even though you guys got like a little prideful attitude going on, you've been faithful to what Yahweh has asked you to do, so you probably just gonna get what you want anyways. But let me say this message, no. Like, I am getting the type of energy where Yahweh is really just ready to gift you something. Yahweh is ready to just gift you whatever you want, but this message won't be coming if it's not true. Some of you guys have this prideful energy coming, around you, and if you're unwilling to accept certain gifts that Yahweh is giving you, you're really turning down like the receiving energy of the universe, okay? It doesn't matter who's giving something to you. That's Yahweh trying to give you, just trying to help you out and bless and gift you something. I'm trying to prevent from saying the word blessed too much because I know how some people feel about that. And I'll just say I'm in between. So when Yahweh is ready to gift you something, Yahweh is sending people that you feel like it's just some people that you just don't want to take from. But Yahweh is saying, but hey, I'm trying to help you. And if you can't receive from one person, then you can't receive from nobody. And Yahweh is saying, so since you want these things, I have to take this prideful energy off of you because you can't get these things. Like some people like you do, you don't want to ask. You don't want to come off so needy. And Yahweh is like, okay, well, I can't get, like, I want to give you this stuff. I got everything you want, but you got to come off of this energy where Because y'all always say, okay, even if it's certain people that you rather not ask, and you know, you guys, I understand that because maybe it's some people, like some people, might turn things back around on you or throw it in your face, and some people are probably just really, really good people, so you don't want to ask them. So I understand that, y'all. I've been there before, but y'all always like, okay, but you can't be prideful and you can't be scary for another thing. You can't fear how people are going to perceive you, because Yahweh is saying, I send people to help you. And if you have the energy of not receiving, then it's hard for Yahweh to give you something. And yeah, and even though you don't want to receive, and like you might be telling Yahweh, okay, Yahweh, I just don't want to receive for certain people, but you still have that energy around you, though, is what Yahweh is saying. That energy of you not receiving for certain people is keeping the energy of you not receiving within you. So it's hard for Yahweh to send something to you if you're not going to be completely open with however it gets sent to you. You see what I mean? It's hard for Yahweh to send you something and you're not completely open. You're not totally just saying however it comes, okay? Because you at least have to get that energy off of you. And then Yahweh might not even send it in a way that's going to embarrass you or something like that. So you're like, okay, you know, like I want to have this receiving energy, but yeah, I really can't just say now. Some people I'm just not going to get it from. I mean, like I don't want to receive anything from. You know, and then Yahweh might be gracious enough to say, okay, yeah, I'm not going to send it to you like that then, but you still need to have a receiving energy. It's just going to be impossible for Yahweh to work with you, okay? Because the universe is not going to work with you in an energy that's not receiving. And I get that some of you guys really been hurt. You really just been stabbed in the back and talked about and like that song says, I've been picked out to be picked on. This thing with chosen people, and you guys are the chosen people in this pile, because I feel like that's why Yahweh gave you the favor that Yahweh just gave you to just say what you want, and exactly anything and everything you want. Yahweh said that it's going to happen. It's going to be given to you. I promise you that. I was looking up the definition, you guys, and it was saying a declaration or assurance to something, saying that something will happen, that something is going to happen, or that it will happen. It's insurance that something will happen, okay? So you guys have basically just been stabbed in the back. And like I was about to say, that song says, see, I've been picked out to be picked on. That's what the chosen is for. The chosen literally be picked out to be somebody's punching bag sometimes. To be the world's punching bag, huh? Because we can take it. Because really, it's somebody for everybody, you know? And it's like somebody has to do it. There has to be somebody that can kind of take some of this horrible stuff that goes on in the world and take it and digest it, and then put out positive, and know how to digest it, but not internalize it, you know, and then turn around and turn the negative energy into something positive, and then put the positivity back out there, okay? Us light workers usually have to do that. And even though you've gone through so much that has caused you to be like this, Yahweh is saying, release this the best way you can so I can bring you in this abundance, okay? Good things are coming for you. Everything you just asked for, you're going to get. What did you just ask for? Yahweh said you're going to get it, okay? So, if you have to, Yahweh said, the portal is still open for you. Group 3. Group 3. You are highly favored in the eyes of Yahweh, in the eyes of your Creator. Be happy and pat yourself on the back, okay? Yahweh is saying, you haven't even seen your best days yet because they're coming. They're coming. Matter of fact, say they're already here. Okay. I heard Yahweh say, somebody give me 3 days, somebody give me 5 days. And then I'm hearing somebody give me 5 months. Something has happened for someone in 5 months. Yahweh says it's going to happen. So as long as you can get out of this prideful energy and get over some of this hurt that you've experienced, then you're going to receive this, all the abundance that Yahweh has for you, everything that you ask for. And Yahweh is just trying to help you out, and tell you, hey, you got this energy around you and I'm trying to give you stuff, but you got this energy around you that's blocking you, okay? Yahweh is saying, I'm trying to give you stuff, plus you just ask for stuff. And I really owe you this stuff. It's your time. Like I said, for your faithfulness, it's your time. But hey, Yahweh just cannot do it. If you don't loosen up some, lose this prideful energy, y'all, so you can get exactly what Yahweh has for you. Because you don't know how it's coming, okay? Okay. Okay, that's all, y'all. Continue to come and grow with me and subscribe so we can become a part of each other's tribe. Bye.